Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for September. I hope everybody's doing well. I am going to take a quick second just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Aries out there, so guys, just take what resonates for you, leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that in a general reading, the energies can reverse, so if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Aries, don't force yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aries? Okay, that was quick. All right, Aries, you are starting out with Judgment in the reverse. You have the Two of Pearls in the reverse and the Four of Treasure. All right, so I do feel like there's been some sort of an ending here. And I feel like it was a judgment call. You may be feeling kind of pessimistic about it, feeling like there's no way it's ever going to come back together. But I do feel like you're still holding on to this person. Yeah, there's something here you're a little bit guarded about too. So let me see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Aries energy, please. Show me who's in Aries energy. Yeah, you may have been dealing with a soulmate. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Knight of Pearls, we have the Three of Treasure, and we have the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So I'm seeing that ending in their energy as well. I do feel like this is somebody, though, that does have feelings and emotions for you. And they may even actually be approaching you with this. Knight of Pearls is the same as the Knight of Cups here. So this person could be approaching you, wanting to kind of work things out. For some of you, this could be somebody that you work with, but you don't have to. I feel like this person wants to work things out. Let me see the energy between you and this person, because I feel like you may be feeling a little bit more pessimistic about this for some reason. Show me the energy between Aries and this person. All right, Page of Treasure in the reverse. So you're likely not talking to this person. There's probably a gap here in the communication. I do feel like there's a sense here, Aries, of you either somebody turned down an offer, and it may be you. One of you may have turned down an offer here. Let me see what's affecting the connection. I do see that there's a lack of communication, but this person wants to come towards you. They're feeling a strong urge to come towards you and communicate. Okay, so the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So this is what's affecting the connection. There was some kind of deception here. There was lying, cheating, stealing, and it caused you to make a judgment call. I feel like you're the one who likely ended this. You're still kind of holding on to the relationship, but this would be why you're feeling very guarded. That makes a lot of sense. I do feel like this person is going to come back towards you, though. Let me see the outcome. And they may have already done this and you've turned them down. So let me see the outcome. Ooh, the Tower. Yeah, there's a Tower moment coming. I feel like more so for them than for you, though, because I feel like whatever was exposed here is what caused the Tower moment possibly for you. Bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pearls in the reverse. So you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. I'm seeing very strong Scorpio energy for somebody out there. But yeah, I feel like you had to make a judgment call, but right in the center of the reading is all this deception. And whatever it is, Aries, you're already aware of it. It's already come out into the open. So, but I feel like this person wants to work it out, and you may have turned them down. Let's clarify. Spirit, why is Judgment in reverse for Aries? The Moon and the Knight of Cups reversed, yeah. So you still have feelings for this person, which is why they're still in your energy. It's why, you know, there's still a sense of you holding on to them. But I don't feel like you're expressing any of that energy. I feel like whatever was exposed here caused you to feel really upset. And, you know, there was secrets being kept. And I feel like at this point, you're moving in silence. You know, there's, you don't really, this person has the Knight of Cups in the upright. I feel like they have already come towards you trying to work things out, and I feel like you've turned them down. Yeah, I feel like you have turned them down. I feel like whatever was exposed was significant enough that it ended the relationship. Look, I can't even get my words out. But it ended the relationship, and it looks like it was related to secrets that became exposed, and you had to make a judgment call here. So let me see why the Two of Pearls is in the reverse. Oh, you're in the Empress energy. Okay. Yeah, you're in the Empress energy. So that's good. I like that. I like that for you a lot because I can see you've gone through a hard time. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So whatever was exposed had to do with love, a new beginning in love. I feel like you are in this Empress energy. You're not chasing after this person. You may have already started something new with someone else. It doesn't really give me any sense of how long ago that this happened. So this could have happened, you know, a while back. This person is now trying to come in, and you may have already be involved with someone else. And if you are, it's a really nice connection, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's nice. So let me see why the Four of Treasure is here. The World, or the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and then we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So that tells me you are not talking to this person. It also tells me that you're not over whatever took place here. It's still something that is in your energy, and this is why you're so guarded. You haven't completely let this go and moved on from it, although some of you may have started another connection elsewhere. I don't feel like you're talking to this person, but there's a lack of clarity here within this situation as well, or a feeling of that anyway. Like you might feel like there was more that went on than what you were even aware of. And it also tells me that you have no desire to talk to this person. So let's see their energy. I feel like you felt very betrayed by this person. Why is the Knight of Pearls here for the person in Aries energy? Okay, so we have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, they're very attracted to you. They think about you a lot. They still have feelings and emotions for you. And I feel like this person has been planning to come towards you for quite some time. If you've moved on, they know that. They know that's why you're turning down this offer that they're making. Because I do see them making an offer towards you. They've been planning it for quite some time. If they live at a distance, they have either already traveled or will be traveling. There's definitely this sense of planning to bring this offer in, or they planned for a long time before they did take action. Let me see why the Three of Treasure is here. Yeah, they definitely feel very attracted to you. Nine of Cups reversed and the Ten of Coins. So they're wanting to work things out. They've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse, which is telling me they didn't get what they wanted. And they didn't get what they wanted because of the deception that was revealed here. This person sees you as being, you know, their everything card. It's the Ten of Pentacles. This person sees you as somebody they could build a future with. They're now thinking long term, but obviously at some point they were not. I do feel like you may be dealing with somebody who could be drinking in order to, or using other substances in order to deal with their emotions and feelings. But they really do want to work things out because they feel like they could have everything with you. Yeah, but they're not getting their way. It's not happening that way. Why is the Death card here for the person in Aries energy? Why is the Death card here for the person in Aries energy? King of Cups reverse. More of that water sign energy, but I'm also seeing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius as well. So you could be dealing with another fire sign. Gemini is here. Yeah, the Magician in the reverse. This person in your energy, I feel like you're going to turn them down, and it's going to cause this tower moment for them. Because in your energy, you're not over what took place. You're kind of, you still are holding on to whatever happened here with the deception. So I feel like you don't even want to talk to this person, and at that point, it's going to cause this tower moment for them. It's just not manifesting the way they wanted it to. So now they're pulling back. They're going to pull back. They're going to conceal their feelings. They're going to kind of, you know, close their heart off a little bit. But it will cause a tower moment. So let me see. Why is the Page of Treasure here? Oh, so you had a choice between this person and someone else. I feel like you went in the other direction. Yeah, you turned this person down. You went in another direction. I do feel like the direction you went in, it looks like it's a good connection. I do feel that you did not feel that this person was offering you what you wanted. I'm really curious about this deception, though. So they're feeling like they've been defeated here. Yeah, they feel defeated. Let me see. Let's see why this Seven of Swords is in the reverse. The Hierophant. Yeah, you're in another connection, it looks like, Aries. And then we have the Four of Coins, which is in your energy as well. So it's not telling me what this deception is. Whatever it is, Aries, you're aware of it because it's already been exposed. It's already come out in the open. The deception could have been on either side because I am seeing it, there's shared energy with that. Now, I do see that you had a choice between this person and someone else. You turned this person down and you went towards someone else, and it looks like you're in a committed connection here. However, there's something that you're holding on to with regard to this person, something to do with deception. And I feel like you're very guarded with them, and you don't even want to talk to them. You're not over whatever took place. You're just not over it. Now, the person that's in your energy, they're still holding on to you, obviously. They want to work things out, but they're not getting what they want. And it is because of something to do with the deception here. So I feel like you've moved on. Let me see the outcome, because I feel like they're fixing to have a tower. It feels like it's more on their side than yours. All right. Queen of Cups. The Chariot in reverse. And Justice in reverse. All right, so there is a tower moment coming. And it's coming because this person wanted to move this forward and you put a block to it. I do feel like you have feelings for this person, though. And at some point you thought this person was your soulmate. And they are. There is some sort of a soulmate connection here. However, the two of you are absolutely not on the same page. So they wanted to move this forward. You basically said no. It looks like you may even be in another connection. And if you're not, you will be soon. And I do feel like, whatever this deception was, you couldn't move past it, even though you do have feelings. So you kind of put a lid on those emotions. I don't feel like you even want to talk to this person. You've kind of turned your back to them a little bit. Now that's going to cause them to feel some kind of way. They're going to be up in their feels. And that's really going to cause that tower moment for them, because they're going to feel like you've treated them wrong by not, entertaining the idea of getting back together, not trying to work it out. They're not expecting that. And it's going to be like the final nail in the coffin of this relationship when it doesn't move forward. And they do know that it's you that's blocking this. They also know why you're blocking it. So I do feel like they're going to feel kind of put out by that, to be quite honest. And it will cause a tower moment for them. So Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened here. The cards are not telling me that. But what it is telling me is that there was at some point a lot of love in this connection. It wasn't just the passion. There was love here. And I do feel that, you know, you're putting the brakes on this. And a lot of you have already moved on. So maybe this person just waited too long. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely feel like, because we have the King of Cups here, that's also in their energy. So I feel like maybe they weren't expressing themselves to you. Maybe they had you waiting. It's difficult to know, but I do feel like a lot of you have moved on. So the bottom of the deck, Aries, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, which does indicate to me that you're no longer investing in this connection, you're no longer giving to the connection, and you're just not on the same page with this person any longer. You may love this person or have love for them, but maybe you feel you're not in love with them. So I'm going to pull and see if any oracles come out. Yeah, you got something right away. All right, so we have strange journeys. Take control of your quest and choose your companions wisely. Interesting. Take pride in yourself. And the last one says, find the words to long forgotten songs and dance to the music in your soul. All right. I hope that this has been helpful for you, Aries. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you guys in your next reading, Aries, know that you are loved, and namaste.